don't even see the beauty that God provides for us. We all need to see the beauty and be thankful for what God does provide. The people there were very, very friendly. As you smile and spoke to them, they'd smile right back at you and speak to you. And I love whenever I ask people, to you, who is Jesus? And if they knew Jesus, they would just say, oh, he is the most precious person that ever lived on the earth. And I would say, but to you, who is Jesus? And, oh, my Savior. If we could just be on that hill, that we were just in so awe of Jesus. And these people, they learned to work with their hands, and they make baskets. Hold my basket now. It's got a little bird on it. And they make jewelry. This is from a turtle shell that had died and washed up the shore. So they just take everything they can and make stuff. And this is my cross. It was a piece of cherry wood and a little ring I bought. And they just learned to work, and there's not very much welfare. They got to work with their hands, and they can, God has given them water there to eat, to get the fish out of, and they have to eat to go fishing with. They have reeds there, and they make their fishing poles with them, and they also make broom. If you see me sweeping, we visited a lady. She was a hairdresser, and I got her to show me my beauty shop, her beauty shop, which is nothing like the United States. But she was sweeping as we came up, and so while she was talking to the rest of them, I went and grabbed the broom and finished sweeping for her. And I wanted to buy one to bring home, but the lady wasn't there. And the best thing that happened was her whole purpose of going was that 2 souls got saved. And they also have chocolate factories. They have the ginger that they grow there, and it makes a scrub to scrub your face. I mean, God provides everything for us right here, and we work so hard for everything else. And we had the most beautiful view there, the mountain stream that you saw in the video, and it was a great big purple wood here. And it was like I think that Barbara was telling me from heaven that, I was doing what was right, that she was there with me because her favorite color was purple. And it's just so amazing how this great, big, cute purple flower was there. And the women in the church didn't even know it was there. They hadn't even seen it. It was just beautiful. And I just loved the mountain stream that was there that we got to see in the mountain view, and all the green. It was just beautiful.
Destiny?
Okay, when we first got there, none of us really liked it. We didn't think we were mentally prepared for it. But over time, we got used to it. By the third day, we woke up, we were used to getting up at 7:30 in the morning, get up for their breakfast. And, my favorite part was the daycare and the music there. And I just want to thank God for allowing us to go and plant His seed and having 2 people get
Well, the first day that we got there, I had never been out of the country or even flown on a plane, so I was already nervous about everything. And then when we got there, I was like, oh God, it's kind of hot. And then we walked inside and it was still hot, and I was like, oh my God, I'll be able to do this. And so the first 2 days I was really freaking out, and I got used to it though. I think it was just a culture shock. But then that night we went to worship, and their music was just so upbeat, and they had tambourines and maracas, and it was just something I wasn't used to, but I come to learn that I really, really liked it. And I just had so much fun playing with all the kids, and I actually met these girls that were only like 2 years younger than me, and we actually talked about a lot of the similar things, but it just made me realize that I was blessed to have what I have in the United States, and one of the hardest things was saying goodbye to everybody.
Good morning. Along with these two, the first couple of days I was down there, I was really ready to be back on American soil. It was hot, and as Americans, we are spoiled. That is one thing I learned this week is the AC, don't take it for granted. Because it's the best thing when you go back to the States after being away. Whew, you'll in your prayers, you'll say, thank God for AC. So, my favorite memory though was probably meeting this little boy named Ezekiel. He came to Sunday school and his mom went to the church along that we were at. And his mom walked in and she said, now, he's very shy. He might not be used to you guys. And so don't be upset if he just, runs away or runs back to me. Ezekiel just latched on to me, I don't know, I think it was God, sending me that little kid for the week. And I continued to pray for him every night. And me and his mom became friends on Facebook. And she keeps me updated with him. He's a 6-year-old little boy. He was on the screen. So adorable. I think God really used this group and me for just planting that seed this week. I realized in Grenada that they're not, they know God. They know that there is a God. But it's just, I think we actually planted that seed to show them what Christians are called to do, and is to serve other people. So even though the last week was hot and I was very glad to be home, I do not regret going. I think it was the best experience I've ever had. Thank you. And thank you for everybody who donated to all of us. We could have done it without our church's help. Thank you.
I can't talk without crying. I think I talked through my masterpiece song there that I messed up here. I had a chance to kind of redo it a couple times. Finally got it right somewhat. Anyway, my experience really was not just with the people, but with these people. I saw a lot of strength and truly Christian worship. And the fact of bringing everybody together in one place way across the oceans. We're really all one people. And that to me is the gift to give out to each other. That's true love, to care and love each other and talk about God and all of our blessings. And it was a great experience for me. I've been to Italy before years ago, 87. That's where I wrote the poem that I give away to people all the time, Why Not Smile? And I was able to give that away in Grenada. And what an honor that was for me to be able to tell them God gave me those words. And there's no telling where I may see it someday. Because it really was from the heart. And I just enjoyed meeting and being with these people.
Hello. I would say I just wanted to touch on a few things that really stuck out to me the most. And you know how a lot of people describe our church as being like a family. And we're 2,000 miles away from home, and they just made us feel like we were family to them. And that really, really touched me. And another thing that stuck out to me was, there was 2 different days that we were late getting back to the church. It was supposed to start at 4:30 for a children's service, and we didn't get back to it. It was after 5 one day for sure. And there was still, it's like 200 kids out there waiting for us to get back. If you think about people coming to this church, if they show up and the doors ain't open, they're going to wait there for 45 minutes until we all get there. Probably not. And so that really stuck out to me. Trying to think.
Well, that was when you had to take the time.
Yeah. Part of that was Lewis's fault. I really enjoyed going to the schools and the daycares and stuff and seeing the children. It was shocking that so many of the children there, they even knew the Lord's Prayer. And so whenever we began to recite it, and then knowing it, I was just like, wow. I said, they already at least, have some type of background. And the principal in one of the schools, he came up before we started, talking with the kids. He said he was getting all of the students' attention, and he said, exact words, but he said, basically, these people are here to share the Word of God, and we all believe in God, right? And he said it to the kids, and I was thinking back, I was like, it's pretty sad that if we were to do that in the United States, everything was perfect, you just couldn't. So I think it made a lasting impact on my life. That's definitely something I won't ever forget. And like everybody said, thank y'all, everybody that provided for the trip. That I got a lot out of it.
Hey, pretty much the same thing everybody else said. It was just amazing just being able to be there. A couple things that stuck out to me a lot were the hospitality of the people that we stay with. Jeremy, you guys have seen him come here and preach, and his family and his wife. I think they would get up at like 2 or 3 a.m. every morning to cook our meals for the day, to prep our stuff, and just what they had to do and what they had to sacrifice for us to be there that week. And just to give you some context, they wait all year, a lot of the kids around where they live out in Grenada for events like what they had. And so just us being there, just people who they weren't used to seeing, in Grenada was a lot like if we were to hold a big concert here, so people flocked to it. So that was a big reason that we were there. And seeing that just 2 people find Jesus and just start following Jesus for the first time. And hundreds of people got connected to the local churches that we were at there. We were able to see the land that they're breaking for a new church. Just their vision that they have and planning church after church after church. And we're just right there on the ground in Grenada, and it's just amazing to see how much they care and everything that they're doing. I love getting to see our young girls, go from sheer panic on that first day, just blossom out and just love on the kids. And I think they did say every day that they'll never say that a little kid in America is bad again, ever. So we were able to just see what I think a society that really is truly unchurched for the most part looks like. Kids that will fill up our sanctuary that you cannot get quiet, but you can love while they're very, very, very loud. So that was really neat. If you smell anything bad in Kinston on Thursday or Friday, it's probably Lewis's feet after he got out of the waterfall. So we apologize for that. We could smell him playing from a ways away. But I just want to thank you guys for the opportunity just to go and for all that you donated. We really did make a difference, and 2 people got saved, and that's important, and that alone makes the trip worth it. But hundreds of people got connected to local churches, and we were able to leave supplies there with Jeremy and the churches. And they know that if they come back, maybe they can get some of that and kids can play. And people are just getting connected to Jesus through what we did. And I love getting to know all these guys a lot better too. So thank you guys so much.
But it definitely was a good week, and I'll tell you, God was good, and God was in control. It wasn't an easy trip. It wasn't a vacation. There was a couple of days that we got to. I think we went to the beach for about 30 minutes and went to the waterfall for about 30 minutes. But it was hot. It was hot, and there was some smells there that we've never smelled before. But it was a good trip, and I'll tell you that I was proud to take these 7 people with me, and it was definitely something that God was able to bring together. I was proud of these young girls. They did a good job, and they were able to come through it. It was definitely a culture shock for them the first few days, but I think when it was all said and done, I think that they all panned out. I had to worry more about Dottie and Nell actually while we were there. We as you saw some of us, we would walk during the day through some of the towns, and Nell would stop at a flower, and Dottie would chase goats into the jungle. And we would look up and we'd say, where's Dottie? And nobody would know where Dottie was at, and nobody would know where Nell was at. And so we'd have to stop and go back and chase them. But I'll tell you, this trip would not have been possible without them and what they contributed. Nell worked extremely hard. Her coloring sheets were a lifesaver while we were there. Her salvation bracelets that we had, it was just phenomenal. I told somebody the other day, I said, I would take 1,000 nails to Grenada over and over. I just have to make sure that I keep them on leashes so they don't run into the jungle. But Nell did a phenomenal job, and I'll tell you, I was glad to have Dottie and Nell with us, as well as these young ladies, and then Cole and Dylan. It was a very good trip. Dylan mentioned that we got to see a new part of the island where they're going to be building a new church. So they are planning a church in a part of the island called Shantymill. And right now, all it is just a piece of land. Actually, it was maybe 1,000 square feet. Is that what he said then? Somewhere around there, maybe about 1,000 square feet. Or it might have been a few hundred square feet. I mean, it wasn't very big, but their vision is to build a church on that part of the island. And they're going to be raising about $40,000 of our money over the course of the next few months to try to begin the process of building that church. And so maybe you might feel called to go and help build that church when they begin building it. You might feel called to give some money to help them build that church. But they're going to be planning a new church on the part of an island. And somebody asked me today, they said, are you ready to go back? And I said, yeah. I said, just give me a couple years. And so start saving your pennies and start saving